Hi everyone, this is Liz from Creative Life of Liz, and I am here planning for the week of September 8th through the 14th. This is in my B&R Paper Crafts Pin B Planner. For this week, I am using this kit from B&R Paper Crafts called Yellow Flowers. This is my second time using this kit, as you can tell from all the missing full boxes, but this is a deluxe kit on matte vinyl. There's a ton of stuff in here, so I can definitely get a second week out of it. I have the 3 full boxes here. I have this little half box on this page, 3 more full boxes, and a bunch of icons, glittery boxes, functional stuff. Interesting that the dates almost completely overlap. Anyway, more functional stuff, non-glittery boxes, 3 more full boxes, and 1 set of glitter headers. So lots of stuff for sure in here. So my plan for this setup is I plan to use this set of glitter headers down here at the bottom. I also, at the same time I'm doing that, I think I'm gonna stick in the weekend banner. I think that'll be a fun thing to include. And then I also pulled in some other functional stuff to help me. So I pulled out this washi that I think is maybe from Amazon, maybe Dollar Tree, not really sure. I'm gonna use that in the middle. And then I pulled out this skinny one that's definitely from Amazon to use at the top. And then I pulled out 2 washi tapes. This top one with the gold foiling and the purple and the yellow and the green is from Simply Gilded. I know there's not really purple in the kit, but I think that it's still gonna go pretty well once everything's put together. And then I also pulled out this grass washi with little Easter eggs and flowers. I don't think it ends up looking too Eastery once it's in. This is from AliExpress from like 10 years ago. So I'm just gonna throw that in there too at the bottom. So, and then I pulled out this Kelly Creates small brush pen for the dates and stuff like that. So my plan is to just kind of fill in all this stuff, and then I will be back so that we can do the interesting bits. All right, here is our basic base all set up now. I do have, let's see, 9 full boxes, so definitely plenty here to work with. I think looking at them, I really enjoy this box, so I'm just gonna stick this one as our quote box. There we go. And then I think maybe these 2 go together. These 2 go together. I feel like these 2 kind of go together. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna leave this one because I could cut that in half and use it as 2 half boxes if I need to. So my plan is to fill in this one, since I think that goes best there. And then I think we will do the technology next. I'm lining up with this glittery box. I'll finish this page now. Are the glitter headers, because the yellow I'm using in the middle is actually like a little extra wide. So I feel like it's nice to just kind of fill up the space as much as possible. All right. And then these 2. This of course relies on that glitter header being straight, which it is definitely not on most of these, but I'm getting as close as I can. All right, I think that looks pretty cute. So I think we can start with the kind of sidebar stuff. So I don't have a ton of functional things at this point. because I used them previously, unsurprisingly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with this remember header. Like so. And then I'm going to take this checklist here because it does have 7 spots. So I can use that for my daily kinds of meals and stuff like that. And then I think, let me see how much space would be left. If I just stick this guy and this guy, yeah, not a lot more would have to happen. Okay. So I'm going to use one of these dark green dividers next, just to add in a little bit of that color. And then I'm going to use this last full box. Hopefully this is straight. There we go. And then, yeah, I can stick in another header. So I think I'm going to stick in the other green just to add some more of that color. Especially with how much I pulled it in the bottom washi. All right, that looks cute. More decorative than functional, but I think that's totally fine. We then move into, by the way, this means I have 3 totally finished pages of this kit now, which is awesome. So that moves me into the daily things. So I do have 6 of these, and I need 5 to be able to mark anything daily. And so I am going to use these little flags to mark work. So I'm going to use, actually I think this one, so that I can get like some of the glitter and non-glitter mixed together on here. And then, do I want the dark yellow or the light yellow? I think the dark yellow, like so. All right, that gives me my first 3 days, so that's a good start. Over here, let me see, what do I have left that can mark a plan with me? I do have the little YouTube. I have the little check paper clip. I have a laptop and a TV. This little Facebook icon, maybe. I never use that, so social kind of thing might work. All right, using a little thing. We will use like this one. And I think, oh, I also have the book. I think I'm gonna use the YouTube logo here at the start of the week. So that's gonna be for my plan with me. I think I have a movie night with friends on Monday night, but I'm not totally confident. We might rearrange that. So I'm not gonna put it in right now. Tuesday and Wednesday are totally up in the air. And then I'm gonna mark Thursday for work. And then Friday. There we go. Then that leaves me with, oh no, I dropped a page. I think I'm gonna use maybe this one. So Friday, it's gonna be my Aura Estelle monthly setup. I think I'm gonna use the laptop. There we go. And then over the weekend, I really don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe we'll go pear picking, apple picking, I'm not sure. I do still have a good amount of stuff left to use, even though I did have those 3 pages that I totally cleared out as well. But this is the pretty bare bones, but started pre-planning, and stick around for just a second and you can see the finished spread. All right, here is the finished spread. I'll give it a little wiggle and a twerk. There is that little bit of gold foiling down here at the bottom. Majority was definitely the kit from B&R Paper Crafts. I used up a ton of the icons that were left. I have a few boxes and glittery boxes, a few functional things, a few more functional things, and then I finished this page, and this page. So these 3 can go away. The rest of these, I think I'm going to keep together for now and throw them in my leftovers and decide if I'm going to separate them or not at some point in the future. But yeah, use lots of stuff from the kit. In terms of things not from the kit, the pen at the top is a Kelly Create small brush pen. This skinny washi is from Amazon, as is this yellow washi. And then the bottom washi, this ombre one, is from Simply Gilded, and the other one is from AliExpress. I bought it several years ago, had it in my stash for a long time. You can see it's slowly starting to get yellowed, but still looks cute, so I used it. But otherwise, this week was just very busy at work. For sure, we had a big launch here towards the middle of the week. So definitely very busy. And then the weekend was a lot of relaxing and trying to catch up and also deal with some health situations. But overall, a pretty good week. So as always, please like and subscribe below if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Let me know how your week went down below, or if you don't have anything that you want to leave me a bee emoji. That sounds really cute. I would just like to hear from you, say hi, all of that good stuff. And then follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky at Creative Life of Liz. You'll see in progress and finished spreads. I tag the shops on Instagram. I include them in addition to a description in the alt text on Blue Sky. I also show you bits and pieces of my life, what I'm reading, all that good stuff. And until next time, bye.